So I am newer to Essentia. I started with Essentia in the fall of 2021, so it's been nice to see the finishing touches be put on this wonderful place, and I'm excited for all of the care and healing that'll happen here. So I serve as the Vice President of Patient Experience here at Essentia, so it is my responsibility to ensure that our patients are having the absolute best experience that they can have while they're here to get better and heal, of course. So should be a place of healing, right? So there's calming colors, of course, the beautiful view of the lake. There are all sorts of things that make it easy to find around the hospital, just things that make it easier to come in and get the care that you need. So all of those things have been taken into account to make this a place that, if you have to be here, that it's the most pleasant experience that it can be. Because there's research and science that shows that there are certain colors that heal, certain sounds that heal, certain smells that heal even, right? And so with patients being at the absolute center of everything we do, no detail was left spared for that. So everything that we had to think about in terms of how things can be cleaned and what sound they make. What does it sound like when you walk on the floor? How much noise might that make? We want to make sure we're keeping things quiet and serene as possible as we can for patients. So every single detail has been taken into account. So I think, of course, we have the advantage of being on beautiful Lake Superior, right? Everybody knows that nothing makes you feel more calm than the sound of water and a babbling brook and things of that nature. So wherever we could incorporate that throughout this hospital, we've done so, right? We want to make sure that sounds are calming at all times. Even I was at a conference recently and they talked about the beeps from machines and how, you've seen in the TV shows the boop, boop, right? How that can be really jarring sometimes, but even the sounds of the machines and how they can serve their purpose without being jarring to patients. So we've thought of absolutely everything. Well, I think for me, I think that's kind of where I come in. I think as a facility goes, it's a state of the art. It's absolutely beautiful, right? It's a great wineskin, right? We want to make sure that we're putting good wine into that. We want to make sure that our colleagues and our caregivers are matching the beauty and the serenity of the surroundings, right? Making sure that we're being rooted in empathy and compassion and care when we connect with patients, because a new shiny building is one thing, but we want to make sure that we are matching that with top-notch, deeply connected, empathetic, and compassionate care. So this has been a pinnacle of my career, to be a part of a system that is committed to its patients, not only through the creation of this new facility, but just being completely patient-centered and making sure that we get it right. And then if we don't, that we're also committed to making it right when we don't. So I think being a part of a leadership team and colleagues and caregivers and physicians and providers across our system who are laser focused on patients and their families and helping them heal and get better and do well is just, it's amazing. It's an amazing feeling to be a part of such an organization as Essentia Health.